In this particular video, we'll be talking about how to configure static routing for the following topology. Now, the aim of this particular video will be this machine should be able to ping successfully to this machine, that is PC0 should be able to successfully ping to PC1. Let's go to our packet tracer. Let's try to build it. Let's have some devices. So I'll go ahead, I will say I just want 1841, I want one more 1841. I need a couple of generic devices, so I require something called as your end device, generic, another one. Let's connect them. I'll connect this to fast Ethernet 0 and I'll connect it to fast Ethernet 00. Taking the second one, and finally I want to connect the routers. Okay, so my diagram is right now ready. Now what happens in this case is I have got two devices. I want to ping successfully from PC0 to PC1. So let's start configuring the PC0. I'll go here, I'll go to desktop, I'll say I want to configure the IP statically. So let's say 10.10.1.1. Let's give a subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now the most important part is the default gateway. Now this PC is directly connected to this interface of the router. So whatever will be the IP address of this interface of the router shall be considered as the default gateway. We have not configured it yet, but I'll just put it up as 10.10.1.2. Do remember this IP address because this will be required while configuring this interface. Let's close this. Let's start configuring. I want to configure interface 00. Remember 10.10.1.2 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Notice we have to turn it on. Let's close this. Let's go here. Let's try to configure the IP configuration of 10.10.3.1 255.255.255.0. Same logic also applies here. This default gateway address would be the IP address of this interface. So that should be 10.10.3.2. Do remember this IP address because we will require this while configuring this interface. So let's configure interface 0 with 10.10.3.2 255.255.255.0 and please turn this interface on. Notice both the links are now active. Now let's try to configure these two interfaces. So I'll go to fast Ethernet 01. Let's say 10.10.2.1 with subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Turn this port on. .10.2.2. Let's turn this port on. Now the thing is that if you check, all the links are active, but I'll be still unable to ping from this machine to this machine. Let's try that first. So I'll try to open the command prompt. Let's say ping 10.10.3.1. Now it clearly says that the destination host is unreachable. So the basic problem is the packets that are being sent from this PC0 to this router 0, this router 0 is unable to forward it to this network. So I need to tell this router, to be more precise, I need to tell this interface that whenever you will find a packet for this network, you will have to forward it to this IP address. I'll repeat that. Let's click over here. let's say I want to do the static routing. Now, which network? This is the network 10.10.3.0 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and whenever you will find any packet with this network address, I need to forward it to this port, this interface. So I want the IP address of this interface. Let's say add. Great. And this reverse procedure needs to be done. So in this case, I'll try to configure this router with static IP address, something like this: 10.10.1.0 subnet mask 255.255.255.0 with the next hop as IP address of this interface, which is 10.10.2.1. Let's click on add. Let's close this. Now let's try to ping it once again. Yes, so we get the reply. Let's try it one more time. Now it will start getting reply regularly. We will also close this and we'll go on this machine and let's try to ping it. Let's say ping 10.10.1.1. So there you go, you get the reply, and this is how you configure a static routing in your Cisco packet tracer. Thank you for watching the video.